In today's video, we are reacting to body goals celebrities in real life. Last month I did a video on this, but it was reacting to body goals influencers in real life. They were like UK influencers, and you guys loved that video. So many of the comments were you guys telling me how much your confidence has improved since watching that video. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do this style of video again, but this time we're gonna react to body goals celebrities. In this video, I want to show you guys that these women are not body goals at all. Not that their bodies aren't epic, and not that their bodies aren't beautiful, but that there is really no bloody such thing as body goals. There is only such thing as angles goals, lighting goals, editing goals, and posing goals. And I think a lot of you guys will be surprised to find that your bodies actually already look a heck of a lot like these women that are body goals. So without further ado, let's get into number one, and that is Kylie Jenner. Now, Kylie Jenner has undergone a massive glow up, as you guys will probably all be aware of. So these are the kinds of pictures that we typically see of Kylie Jenner. She has a super curvy, super hourglass figure, which she didn't actually start off having. So I don't know, has she undergone some kind of tweakments to achieve that body, or has she simply grown up and grown into that body? But the pictures that we see of Kylie online compared to the pictures of Kylie in real life are very, very different, which for me now, doing so many of these videos and doing so much research for these videos, I've come to expect that. Like, I know now that not one single celebrity or one single influencer actually looks the same in real life as they do online, and Kylie is no different. Now, Kylie is kind of known as like the ultimate glam girl boss, but as you can see in these pictures, when she's not all dolled up and in like the perfect lighting and in the perfect settings, she literally just looks like any other regular girl just walking down the street. Like, if you saw this Kylie walking down the street, you wouldn't be like, oh my god. You'd be like, oh yeah, that's just like a normal regular girl just like me. And that's the whole point of these videos, is to show you guys that you don't need to compare yourselves to these celebrities or influencers, because they are just real human beings. Like, they have the exact same issues in life as you and me. They probably have more money, but they have hairy legs, their feet stink, like they have greasy hair. So there's literally no reason to compare yourself to them and think that you're lesser than them, because you're not. Look at these pictures of Kylie. I love them. She's got her hair tied back, she's barefoot, she's in her comfies, and she's running out to the shops to grab some snacks. I can't tell you how many times I've done the exact same thing. But unfortunately for Kylie, on this particular day, paparazzi that weren't on her payroll caught her and took photos of her. I guess she didn't like that, because a few days later, these posed and edited paparazzi pictures were released to the media, where she's posed and preened to perfection. But as you guys know, that is not reality. That's not what she looks like. The interesting thing to note about Kylie Jenner and the Kardashians in general is that they are said to have certain paparazzi companies on the payroll. These paparazzis take the photos, the Kardashians choose the ones they like, those pictures are then photoshopped and sold to the media. That's just one of the ways that they control the image of them that we see, and it's very rarely reality. Like, if you look at these pictures here, you can see that Kylie doesn't have a waist the size of her neck. Whereas if you look at her Instagram pictures, it kind of makes it look that way. Like, her waist is like super, super tiny, and just the rest of her is curvy. But when you look at these unposed pictures, you can see that her waist is actually big enough to fit her internal organs, which is a good thing. Otherwise, she'd be dead. I found this little video on the Liar Teens Instagram page, and I thought it was really interesting because it shows what Kylie actually looks like when she's not in the perfect lighting and she doesn't have, you know, filters and editing apps and things like that. As you can see, her waist and her belly looks really different to the Instagram pictures that she posts on her Instagram. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with her belly in this video. She's bloody gorgeous. And this before and after too shows what appears to be Kylie editing her Instagram pictures. As you can see, she's sucked in her belly and she's added a cute filter over the top. The problem is there was nothing wrong with her belly to begin with, so she really didn't need to edit it. And then there's this picture here where Kylie's getting out of the car with her ex-BFF Jordan, and I just find this picture very ironic because I remember when Kylie's sister Chloe called Jordan fat, and yet as you can see in this picture, Kylie is literally the same size as Jordan. So if Kylie is body goals, then so is Jordan, right? And then you've got this picture here, which I just wanted to include just to show you guys that even Kylie Jenner has a little bit of back fat. It's totally normal, totally beautiful, totally natural. And when you look at these pictures here, you can see that she's got a little bit of cellulite on her thighs, as literally 95% of women do. Like, there's nothing unusual there. In these unposed pictures, you can see that her boobs aren't overly perky. Like, she does have a large chest, and when you have a large chest, a lot of the time it's heavy, so it's going to kind of hang down. Whereas on social media, they look all super high and perky. Now, I like these comparison pictures here because they show that unlike these social media, you know, edited pictures, in real life, Kylie doesn't have a totally snatched chin. Like, what human being actually has a totally snatched chin 24/7? None of us. If I'm looking down or I'm eating, I don't have a snatched chin. None of us do. Now the next celebrity we're going to look at is the beautiful Hailey Bieber. Now these are the kinds of pictures of Hailey that we see on her social media, and obviously she looks absolutely stunning, like she's a beautiful girl. The reason I wanted to include Hailey in this video is not because she like overly edits her pictures or anything like that, but just because I wanted to show that you don't have to have like the typical big boobs, tiny waist, big butt, hourglass shape to be absolutely gorgeous. So as far as body shapes go, I think there's like 4 main different body types. You've got the rectangle, pear, hourglass, and triangle, I think it is. And as you can see, when Hailey is not posed and she's just front on, her body type will be considered more of a rectangle, not an hourglass, which is like on trend at the moment. And this is very important to me to include because I have a friend in real life who has this body shape, and she has felt so self-conscious for so long because she really wants that small waist, but she's kind of straight up and straight down. And I've always told her, like, there's nothing wrong with that body shape. That body shape is absolutely stunningly gorgeous, as is all body shapes. Like, they're just different. There's not just one body shape that is attractive. There might be one body shape that's on trend at the minute, but trends are constantly changing, and I've done a video on that, so watch that. Anyway, I digress. As you can see in these pictures, Hailey in real life is just a normal, regular girl, again, same as you and me. As you can see, she's got a bit of cellulite on her bum and her thighs, and just like pretty much every other human on the planet, when she sits down, she has some rolls. So as you can see in these pictures, Hailey doesn't naturally have, in real life, that tiny, tiny, tiny waist that you see so often on like social media. She's very slim, yes, but that does not automatically mean that your waist is going to be like the size of a glass. As you can see in these pictures of Hailey at the beach with her husband Justin, when she's not posed, she has just a very regular, normal, healthy, happy looking female body. So that's why when I saw these 2 pictures side by side, I was kind of gobsmacked and very disappointed because Hailey's waist does not require editing. Yeah, as you can see in the picture on the left, the professional photo shoot, they have edited down her waist to be like half the size it was in real life. And there's just absolutely no need for it. Like the picture on the right, she looks just like a regular, normal human being. And the picture on the left, she still looks like a normal, regular human being, but it's not her. It's not real. It's edited. Here's a few other pictures from that same photo shoot. And as you can see, Hailey's body and Hailey's waist in real life looks nothing like the edited picture. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with her body in real life. Like, you need somewhere to keep your internal organs. I just don't understand why these images need to be manipulated in such a way that they no longer accurately represent what that human actually looks like. So I'm going to leave this video here, guys. I love your guts, and I will see you in my next video.